By the way, you can actually run upstairs now without hitting an X button.
Huh, cool.
You'll still see scenes like this, but if you put on the little stairs like this, right on up.
Yeah.
This is actually another randomized area, so to speak. There are 4 zombies in this hallway. Either if Fat Cop's here, those 3 are down here. If Fat Cop's up here, those 3 are down there.
So it could change between either of those 2.
Yeah. That's really big, but it's a little change. The little changes are the best changes sometimes. Whoop.
Well, we know we no longer need this.
Huh?
How do we know that we no longer need this?
I doubt there was more than 1 STARS office in the Raccoon City Police Department. Anyway.
Well,
you have to expect the unexpected with Brian Irons.
Brian Irons wasn't hard to pick out. Just rape, rape, and rape.
Now, there's no secret photograph we can get here by checking a desk 50 times.
No. But I would like to imagine we come here and we see, like, all of them crossed off by Wesker's negative list.
Alright, let's see if we can name them real quick.
Alright.
There's Wesker, there's Barry, there's, I think that's Chris, and that's it.
That's all you got?
I saw Robert Frost. I saw Frost.
And our prize now is... Oh yeah! The Dirty Harry special!
What about Enrique?
Yeah. What about Enrique? Anyway, the gun you get in there, if you're going to fight the Nemesis, is going to largely determine what your spare munitions are going into.
Why do you keep calling it the Nemesis?
The Nemesis. It is a Nemesis.
Yeah,
the Nemesis.
but his name is just Nemesis.
The Nemesis is just as appropriate.
I'm just saying.
To the boys of Stars, I have some good news from you from my brother Joe. He's finalized a new handgun for official use. The Stars Special, but he calls it the Samurai Edge. He got the name from one of his Japanese animes. It's the most balanced of the Kendo guns. If you miss the targets with this, you should carry a teething ring instead of a gun in your holster.
And now to the adults of Stars.
Yeah, right. The goods will be delivered along with their proper documentation. I'm sure you'll be surprised when you see what excellent parts are used for the M92F. Here's a hint. None. I know that you'll want to thank the good people who developed it. Robert Kendo, Kendo Gun Shop. P.S. Chris, have your sister call me. Oh, the radio works.
Oh, no, it's a fax machine. It's just a fax machine.
We just wanted the fax machine.
No! Come anyone! Our platoon is cut off! No survivors found! This is Carlos! Send in support immediately!
Not being able to make heads or tails out of that, we get the hell out of here.
Just to remember.
And then Jill just tunes him out for the country music station.
He went over to and Big Taco and.
No, I gotta know now about that taco.
Cholito, nacho, palito.
Jill gets her affects her kidneys ruptured.
Shit, she's turned to Carl.
By the way, the Nemesis mechanic could have worked a little better because Nemesis isn't hard to know when the hell he's coming at you. He either has this foreboding music play, or he enters.
Is he walking towards me?
or he pretty much enters in with a cutscene that's pretty much what all he needs is like a spotlight and a soliloquy. Nemesis says, "Holy shit, a rocket launcher!" Ah!
It was at that very moment.
Thankfully, the rocket launcher isn't a one-hit kill. Ironically enough,
is that very moment that I jump out the window.
Nemesis never comes into the save rooms, and this fight's gonna be tough.
He has his boundaries.
Yeah, you know me. I'm all about the personal space. Anyway,
I also had those icebreaker spaces.
Oh Christ! Nemesis will never come into the save rooms. Can you imagine if he did? He's just right there while you're typing on the typewriter. What am I doing there?
He opened the door a little bit. He's like, "Oh no, take your time, I can wait."
Who's that typewriter?
Anyway, save number 2 for round 2. Ding ding. Yeah, Nemesis comes up quite frequently. So, I mean, let me rephrase that. After this, we're not going to see him again for a little while.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the game is called Resident Evil 3 Nemesis, so he has to be a key point.
I would hope so. Let me think. Well, I'm going to have to get hurt. Well, I'm going to get hurt out there anyway, so no point in me not really bringing the reloading tool.
Can you imagine, like, if Resident Evil Apocalypse were to follow, like, Resident Evil 3? They would call it Nemesis Apocalypse.
Oh, Christ. Ooh, right in the mouth. Right in the side. And I'm bleeding.
He hit you in your ear.
It looks like he gave you a shoulder tap.
Nemesis,
old chap.
Brofist.
It's my kidney.
Oh, you lightweight. Anyway, I'm gonna try to cheese Nemesis when I get the chance, but I haven't been consistent with it as the player EVREX, IVIREX. That's where I learned how to do this particular fight.
Time to use a Magnum?
Oh, we're gonna use the Magnum. The Magnum is gonna be my Nemesis Slayer. I would say the grenade launcher with freeze rounds because it is stronger, but he fucking dodges some of my shots sometimes.
Badass nickname.
What?
Nemesis Slayer.
Amen to that.
Better than Samurai Edge.
Yep. Anyway, we got away from the Nemesis for now.
It's better than Vampire Killer.
The most terrifying thing about Nemesis.
Fucking badmouth the Vampire Killer.
The most terrifying thing about the Nemesis. He comes to doors! Ah!
Actually, what was going on there is I was waiting for the door to load.
Yeah.
Miss me?
No, Matt, you're doing it wrong. Now you just run around the table, he'll never catch you.
Nemesis is pissed because he didn't get invited to the party.
Fucking Jill can dodge bazookas. Are you using just a handgun? Oh, god damn! Took
Right
it
in
like
the
a fucking
face.
champ.
Here's what you're gonna want to do. Stand here. This won't last forever, so get your shots off. Like I said, that won't last forever, so get your pot shots off while you can.
What's
You can
that?
actually knife him if you're really good at this.
Look at that. Holy shit.
Wow.
Credit
And
to
now, run in place. Or just run away, like the bitch you are.
No, Nemesis isn't gonna stay like this forever, so get your pot shots off now while you can.
Oh, you did it.
No, he ain't
No,
down here.
remember, he goes down once and he goes
Oh, yeah,
back
yeah,
up.
yeah. Shit.
But do what you can. This is interesting.
This is just funny.
Nemesis one weakness. Bookshelves. That was beautiful.
That was the most successful time I've ever cheesed him like that.
Eagle
Anyway.
parts B.
Yeah, you get 2 parts to a gun every time you take them out, or the first 2 times you take them out, you get handgun parts. Then it's a first aid box. Then it's shotgun parts. Then it's another first aid box, and then the 7th round. The 7th round will either drop the assault rifle, or it'll drop the infinite bullets for 1 gun.
Ugh.
That gun will either be for the Magnum, or you're an idiot. Anyway, I want to give all credit to that to the Let's Player IVIREX, or IVREX, if that's how you pronounce it. He showed me, I learned that trick from him. Kudos to you, sir.
Can you give me a... You spell that out.
IVIREX.
IBIREX.
Yeah, he also has a lot of great Nemesis fighting tutorials online too. If you want to watch a pro do it. Anyway, combine these together and you get one of the best. This is actually a really good gun to take out Nemesis with. The STI Eagle 6.0. It's a custom-made handgun for the competitions using 9mm parabellum rounds.
The annual Nemesis hunting competitions.
Yeah, right. I can see Umbrella being that fucking careless with their finances. They just let out like a whole bunch of tyrants, and then they just like have them run around the city. And then it's a competition between Nikolai, Mikhail, and Carlos all run around the city to take out Nemesis.
Hey, what you call stupid, they call product testing.
They call it Mad Jackal. I swear to God, when I made that joke, there's gonna be a lot of people in the comments who got it.
Mad Jackal?
Yeah.
Well, they'll get it now. They do a Google search.
Yeah.
I don't get it. I'm lost.
You'll find out later.
Well, see,
Meanwhile,
Elliot, when you don't get a joke, but you want to make everyone pretend that you do know the joke, you do a quick Google search and then you act like you knew the joke for the rest of your life.
Well, I don't want to risk it with this.
a lot of fans will get the joke. They'll love it. Anyway, I'm gonna store the Nemesis Basher for a while and take out my shotgun. I only got 3 shells to my name, but that's all I'm gonna need.
I got $17 on my name and I just got mugged.
Fuck! Anyway, there is one problem with this handgun, in that it doesn't take special bullets.
Huh.
Now, I know what you're thinking. Special bullets? Yeah. If you use the gunpowder customization more often than not, eventually you'll be able to create special bullets for either your handgun or your shotgun. These give you more power to your gun at the cost of a little extra recoil. The only downside is that they're not compatible with the weapons you get from the Nemesis. So there's your trade-off right there. You can easily not fight the Nemesis, get the special bullets, and save yourself a little extra gunpowder and manpowder for when you need to use them most. Like I said, these guns are helpful, especially the custom handgun, but the custom shotgun really isn't worth going after Nemesis. So, in reality, Nemesis isn't really worth killing. However, that also detracts from the monster's fear factor in a way. Oh, there goes Brad. Anyway,
He disintegrated into the air.
Resident Evil 4.
Reforms later on.
Whatchamacallit? But that's what I was getting back at, though. Nemesis' fear factor diminishes because you're not really... Sometimes you're running from him for your life, but by and large you're actually running from him because, fuck, I don't want to waste the bullets. Anyway, this door was locked by a simple lock. Anytime you see that kind of text in your Resident Evil games, that's Resident Evil speak for, go get the lockpick, stupid.
Well, Nemesis is at his most fearful on your first playthrough.
Exactly, when you're not supposed to be fighting him, because you don't know what the fuck you're doing. Then when you go after him, it can actually... You can still be terrifying, really.
And what the fuck was that?
That would be a brain sucker. Mercenary's Diary. Following 6 months of intensive training, my body's edge has returned. I was a good soldier, but they ordered my execution with no reason given. I was tortured and forced to give a false confession. Damn it!
Whatever happened to taxation without representation?
But on the morning of my execution, a miracle happened. The company had helped me out, giving me a second lease on life, and then they put a dog tag on me. Huh? I ended my vacation short and returned to the HQ office. Looks like my UBCS unit has been called into action. Umbrella maintains its own paramilitary unit to counter corporate terrorism and VIP abduction. In addition, they have nightmen who specialize in handling problems caused by illegal products. I'm a member of the latter. In other words, this dude is a glorified cop. Dawn's here, but we're still slogging through this nightmare. There are no provisions of any kind here, and what's left is tainted, or if not eaten. The undead feed upon the flesh of the living. Given the choice again, I rather would have been my head blown off. Death row is a heavenly asylum compared to this place. I pulled the trigger on myself in the hope that my dead body won't come back to life. What a poor schmuck. What a poor schmuck. Now he's at least an inanimate object, so Godspeed.
Into the dimension of pre-rendered.
Amen to that. Anyway, there's a fire hose back there we can't get. There's blue herbs here.
I was really disappointed when I found out you cannot get it.
Because everyone knows how much I love fire hoses.
Is that blue herb?
Yeah.
Blue herb.
Contrary to what you're going to think, the Nemesis can't poison you. That would have been
Something around here can.
It kind of makes it look like it, though.
It does, but he can't.
What is it? The purple blood?
What does poison you in this game? Oh, I'm drawing a blank.
Well, there's
Brain suckers can't.
Well, there's
No, Drain Deimoses can.
There's snakes and spiders.
The handgun has a really quick rate of fire, plus it can also do a scope kill if you're lucky.
Scope kill, nice.
Booyah!
Jesus.
Booyah!
Fuck!
Scope kill!
Be like Call of Duty. Be like Call of Duty players. Quick scope. Yep.
You're using the Eagle gun, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you use handgun bullets?
Yeah.
Okay.
But they won't use the enhanced handgun bullets.
I think the purple makes it look tacky.
The enhanced handgun bullets, is that do you get that from gunpowder A, B, or C?
Enhanced bullets, you have to refine like a lot of gunpowder A's. Allegedly, it's 7. I've had it take more than 7 on me before.
And the rarest gunpowder is C.
Yeah, but you can't find that on the street. You have to actually combine A and B repeatedly to get that. Power cables. Joel, being a kleptomaniac, thinking that's going to come into play. Just steals it, no problem.
But it's sparkly.
Oh, you motherfucker.
Oh, you bitch! Oh, wait, you are a female dog.
Ew. Interestingly enough, past this room, we're going to see a store called Dale's Doberman Dogs, which explains where all the dogs came from. What's my status?
See, that's detail that I like.
It's a little contrived, but it is funny.
It's one thing though that I was just about to call him Mr. Nemesis because I wanted to say Mr.
Stand up, turn about, all the way near that turn around. Excuse me, Mr. Nemesis, turn around.
About to compare it to Mr. X, but the one thing that Nemesis has that Mr. X doesn't is lack of a musical cue.
Yeah, he does.
No, but it's not as pronounced as Mr. X. Like Mr. X, was in the area the moment you heard that organ blare.
Nemesis just has that silent.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, if the music was completely silent and you had no idea where Nemesis was, him coming up out of nowhere would have been really terrifying.
Yeah.
If they had just omitted that musical piece, Nemesis would be more terrifying. But you know what, though? Knowing that there's something after you with outright hatred and malice against you is terrifying in its own right.
Especially if when you don't know why it's going after you, though.
Well,
Nemesis, I would imagine right after it yelled "stars," there's its fucking raison d'etre.
Yeah. at that point though, you don't care why it's after you. You just know that it's after you, and that's all that matters. It's right after the time that Matt was fighting for the second time, where when you see that he can follow you through doors.
That was the most terrifying moment I've ever had in this game.
That's where you realize, okay, the cards are down. That this guy is
the chips are down. The cards are played.
Yeah, this guy is out for fucking blood. So now you're paranoid.
Tables are flipped and food's on the floor.
I spent all day on that.
Son of a bitch. Now we got a map for downtown. Interestingly enough, this is an alleyway in construction in an alleyway city. What the fuck?
You know what's kind of weird?
What?
Silent Hill maps look a little bit more readable than that.
Well, that's actually a plenty readable map for its own services. It's just weird that you get paper, then it becomes lightning grid. New enemies, brain suckers.
They don't suck brains.
Yeah, I know.
You think the brains are in your knees or something?
The most attractive thing to them is smarts.
Yeah. I'm after a woman with intelligence. Ow!
That's not intelligence!
Those aren't intelligence?
The designs are like a combination of the Chimera and Liquor.
Yeah, pretty much.
I could see that.
They're pretty much mutated fleas. I don't know how.
Fleas.
Yeah. This is one of those branching path moments we're about to hit. We could go one of two ways in the path, and the story will differentiate depending on which way we go. We can go straight to the press this way, or we can go down this way. I'm just gonna go this way, which is toward the, Hey, buddy! Whoa! Survivor! Hey! Hi! Listen!
I want an autograph.
Biohazard 4. I think I'll wait for the game.
What the hell?
Is that what it says?
Yeah.
Resident Evil 4 right there.
And it shows the zombie from Resident Evil 2.
Exactly.
Huh.
Good eye there, Elliot. Welcome to Grill 13. Run by a guy named Marluxia.
You know, I never went to Nifty 50s.
I caught that.
Anyway, here's another bit of the randomization gimmick kicking into play. A lot of shit is randomly placed around the city. I need to make a U-turn. If only because I need space badly, and I don't want to combine those three. Because I'm going to combine them with 3 other Bs I'll find around the city. It gets 3 Cs for the Magnum.
So you're gonna head up.
I'm going to head through the shopping district first.
Yeah, to get back to the item box.
It's kind of weird though, like when you do the reload tool.
Yeah.
Does it have pre-made bullets already for you?
Yep. They don't. Yeah, Elliot, can you imagine how much more of a pain in the dig it would have been if you had to find the shell casings for the bullets?
That'd be some shit.
Exactly. That's one of those thrilling attentions. That's one of those thrilling.
Excuse me. You're in my way.
You're lucky I'm not scope killing you.
I like you. That's why I'm going to kill you last.
You're a funny girl, Joe. I like you.
Shit! This is the most scope kills I've ever had in this game so far. Anyway, these things are in my way. I don't want them out of my way because I'm going that way. So,
Because fuck it.
1.
So
A 3.
They-
A 3.
Can you just imagine like Jill just counting the number of zombies she's killing in German?
On the.
That's French.
Sorry.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Elliot's been learning German, by the way.
I thought you were, when you were talking about killing the amount of just keeping a count of how many kills she has. I thought you were making a Lord of the Rings reference.
Oh.
I never watched Lord of the Rings, so I can't really say anything.
Neither am I.
Gimli and Legolas make it a habit. I think in the Two Towers and Return of the King, to start making a count of how many orcs they kill as a little competition for themselves. And like one of the jokes, obviously, is that Legolas does this badass elf things, and he's able to take out a really humongous elephant. And the punchline at the end of Gimli is like, it still only counts as one.
Oh, Christ.
So, yeah, you could apply that to Nemesis. You could unload everything you have on Nemesis. Okay, 1.